Okay, let us see how we go. You're listening to the New Eden Update for Tuesday, February 2nd, 2016. I'm Wiggles, and here's a roundup of a few stories from around New Eden. Starting today with the only news post so far from the Mittani.com about a 45 billion ISK brawl in Placid. Quote, on January 31st at 03:33 Eve time, the first shots were fired during an engagement between the Sinusoidal Field Theory, or Moros, and Snuff, Tissue, and Rapid Withdrawal. The fight, which lasted less than 30 minutes, took place in the Placid system of Anchochiles, can't say names, they're weird, and cost an estimated 45 billion ISK. During the brawl, Moros fielded 7 Dreadnoughts and 2 Archons, and 5 heavy interdictors, while Snuff, Tissue, and Ardraw fielded 39 Blopses, battleships, and 2 Pilgrims. The fight between Moros and Snuff and friends was fairly an even ISK war. Sinusoidal Fury dealt 25 billion ISK in damages while taking just over 20.2 billion in losses. The most expensive kill in its class was Kalos Monstrosity Sin, nearly fully faction fit modules Blops costing 2.3 billion ISK and took nearly 42,000 damage before exploding. As that is all the news from today's Big 3, I think that's all the news from the Big 3. I'm going to get some more information I've found around today. First off, CCP Rise has let players know of a tweak to the skill point training that comes into effect on the 9th of February, which is next Tuesday. Quote, we are going to allow you to begin training any skill which you have trained at least one skill point into previously, even if you don't meet the prereqs. This means those of you with skills like command ships grandfathered into your books just need to make sure there's one skill point in there before the 9th of February and you'll all be set. This is on top of the following. Skills can now be injected at any time regardless of requirements, and you must now meet all prereqs before going training a skill, and skills with untrained prereqs can now be added to the queue if they come after the prereq it's needed. Also, yesterday CCP Guard announced the first speaker at FanFest, and is Andrew Goran, the author of Empires of Eve, a history of the Great Wars of Eve Online. I also live streamed the update yesterday, and as I recorded it live, and I'm doing it again today and placed it on YouTube. So if you want to watch it, please check the link in the show notes. I'm also live streaming it today on YouTube, so I'm a little bit distracted making sure everything's fine. Plex prices, we'll do Plex prices first. Plex prices in the Forge region are registering an average traded price of 1,214,000,000 so far today, which is up from yesterday's closing average of 1,184,000,000. The top buy order in GT right now is 1,184,000,000, and sell orders are starting at 1,208,000,000. Elsewhere in EVE related content, new blog posts are out today from Mike Azariah, an artificial scientist, and new podcasts are out from the Clueless Space Nerds, and another CSM interview from CSM Watch. Thank you to the people who've chosen to support us on Patreon and have decided they get some value from this show and chosen to give some back. As always, you can go to patreon.com/wiggles to find out about how to support the show. And if you can't support via Patreon, I understand that. And I remind you that you can always support the show by telling people about it. Your people, they could be your friends, your corp mates, alliance mates, family, goldfish, even some random people on the street. Also throw them a link to totaleve.com. This has been the New Eden Update for Tuesday, February 2nd, 2016. You can leave comments in the show blog at newedenupdate.com, or you can tweet us at New Eden Update. I also encourage you, as I said, to check out the latest headlines, podcasts, blog posts, and other information you can find on totaleve.com. We'll be back tomorrow. I'm Wiggles, and thank you for listening.